Chapter 4. Our feathered friends. Time to warm up. How do birds fly in the sky? Have you ever thought of flying in the sky like a bird? Have you ever seen the birds gliding in a row? Time to know. The bird is a flying feathered creature with two strong wings and two legs. It can fly in the sky and travel long distances in the air. It builds nests on the trees and eats insects, fish, grains, etc. Some of the birds have a crest on their forehead. Its tail helps it to keep balance in the air and the two legs for hopping. It lays eggs and hatches the young ones. There are migratory birds which fly from one country to another over the hills, lakes, and oceans during some particular season. There are various species of birds, some smaller and some bigger in size. There are various colors. The tiny birds fly in flocks. The bigger sized birds, like eagle or the long necked cranes, are fond of fish. They are seen generally near the rivers or marshy lands, waiting to catch fish. The vultures are fond of flesh of dead animals. The owls can see even in darkness. The bats hang from the branches of trees upside down. The bats are actually mammals and not birds, although they resemble birds. Some of the beautiful birds are trained in cages by men. Birds are some of the most amazing animals on earth. Most have the ability to fly. Some use ground to travel. Some use claws. Others use only their beaks. Birds come in many varieties of colors and sizes. Types of feathers. Feathers come in many different shapes, but all of them can be classified into 6 different types of feathers. The feathers we see are flight and contour. Down feathers are what we use in pillows, quills, and jackets. The other 3 feathers, semi-plume, phyloplume, and bristle, are not common but still useful to birds. 1. Flight feathers. Flight feathers are found 2 places on birds, the wings and tail. Flight feathers are long and on the wings have one side of the vane wider than the other. They also have stronger barbels which give them more strength for flight. 2. Contour feathers. Contour feathers give shape and color to the bird. They are found everywhere except the beak, legs, and feet. Contour feathers are colored only at the ends, the only part that we see. At its base, a contour feather becomes downy, which helps insulate the bird. 3. Down feathers. Down feathers have little or no shaft. They are soft and fluffy. Down feathers help insulate birds by trapping air. Some birds, such as herons, have special down feathers called powder down, which breaks up into a fine powder. The bird then spreads this fine powder all over its body to act as water repellent. 4. Semi-plume feathers. Semi-plume feathers are a cross between down and contour feathers. Unlike down, they do have a well-formed shaft. However, they do not have well-developed barbicels which make them soft. Semi-plume feathers are found underneath contour feathers and are used for insulation. 5. Bristle feathers. Bristle feathers are very stiff, with only a few barbs found at the base. Bristle feathers are found around the mouth of insect-eating birds where they act as funnel. They can also be found around the eyes where they work like eyelashes. 6. Phyloplume feathers. Phyloplume feathers are incredibly small. they have a tuft of barbs at the end of the shaft. Unlike other feathers, which are attached to muscle for movement, filoplume feathers are attached to nerve endings. These feathers send messages to the brain that give information about the placement of feathers for flight, insulation, and preening. All bird species have a beak adapted to acquiring, handling, and consuming the particular foods. Numerous types of beaks are seen, but the majority of birds may be classified as having one of six main styles. 1. Small, hard, and pointed beak. Sparrows, pigeons, peacocks, and finches eat seeds and grains. They can break their food by their beaks into small pieces. 2. Hooked beak. Parrots are characterized by their short, curved beaks. It enables them to crack seeds and nuts and assists them in gripping barks and branches while climbing as well. 3. Strong, sharp, and hooked beak. Eagles, vultures, kites, and owls have strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. They tear the flesh into small pieces. 4. The sparrow has a broad and short beak. They catch tiny flying insects and flies which stick inside their mouth while flying. 5. Long and slender beak. The hoopie has a long and slender beak. They use their beak to pull out insects from holes in the ground. 6. Broad, long, and pointed beak. Kingfishers and storks have broad, long, and pointed beaks. They catch fish from rivers and ponds for its food. Birds use their claws to catch food and to protect themselves. They use them to sit on branches. Their feet and claws are suited for these functions. The feet and legs are covered with scales. Birds have 2 or 4 toes on each foot. Claws on the feet are used for grasping the prey, for perching, for scratching the ground, or for fighting. 1. Wading foot. The long legs of killdeer make it possible for them to wade into ponds and streams to catch and eat small water animals. 2. Swimming foot. Ducks and loons have webbed feet which they use to paddle through water. Fact finder. The ostrich is the largest bird and the heaviest living bird. It cannot fly, but it can run at a speed of 70 km per hour. 3. Climbing foot. Woodpeckers have sharp, curved claws that help them to climb and to clutch the bark of trees. 2 toes point forward and 2 point backward. 4. Perching foot. All songbirds or perching birds have 3 toes pointing forward and 1 toe pointing backward. Such birds clamp their toes around the branch to keep from falling off. 5. Grasping foot. Hawks and owls have sharp, curved claws or talons with which they catch their prey. They use their strong claws to crush their victim and to carry them away. Fact finder. Homing pigeons are bred to find their way home from long distances away and have been used for thousands of years to carry messages. Nests. Birds are very choosy and prefer to nest in a specific way. This is evolutionary and developed over many thousands of years. The main purpose is to find a safe place for the bird to lay egg, incubate, and raise their brood in relative safety. 1. Adherent. These are very messy but very impressive nests, often made of mud and built against a surface like a tree, wall, or cliff. They come in a range of sizes and shapes. Some are conical, some are round, and V-shaped depending on the bird type. The nest is often built up over time using mud or dirt added in layers and dried between application to form a nice shape. 2. Burrow. Some birds find comfort in nesting underground. They use their beaks to burrow deep down into cliff or ground. They can build a chamber of the tunnel to create a safe place to raise their brood. 3. Cavity. These are nests inside the trees. Many species choose a cavity but rely on other species or nature to create the cavity for them. Being in the heart of their habitat, they are able to raise their brood easily. Bird boxes or nest box mimic the cavity. 4. Cup. These are often made by birds who make nests from grasses, twigs and mud. They are often sited in the V or a tree, allowing the bird to feel safe and secure. 5. Pendant. These are like the name implies, the swinging, hanging nest. The nest is a cup, spherical or a sack and is often woven from fine grasses. The birds often spend hours building the nests and can turn into works of art. Fact finder. Hummingbirds can fly backwards.